Afternoon. Just a panda and the chickens, Kitty Blaze, and Miss Nita with the Timepiece Garden, saying it is a wet, rainy Christmas morning, or afternoon, I should say. Hope you had an excellent Christmas. Hoping Santa got you everything you need. I had a friend call me. They're going to give me some pellets, which are a chicken, a female hen, basically, that is feathered out, but is not laying eggs yet. Um, I'm not sure what's going on. I'm not sure why they're giving them up, but it doesn't matter. They know I've got a small flock and I can add them to mine. So what I have to do, even though it is still rainy and just icky nasty out here, is I have to build them their own little run inside the run. And I got to do it today because they're going to bring them tomorrow. And so it's got to be done when they get here. That way I can put them in their mini run and they can see my chickens and my chickens can see them because tomorrow it'll be sunny. So, everybody can hang out and see each other. And then when my chickens put themselves away, I will be able to put the pullets in there with my hens, so everybody doesn't get picked on. And then when they wake up tomorrow morning, because they've seen each other, they'll be like, oh, those are those girls we were seeing yesterday. And they should come out and everybody be okay. And from there I'll have to see tomorrow, what goes on when they come out. Just, take it a day at a time. Let my hens out of the run and put the pullets in their little run until they're used to being in it. But we'll see. Today I need to build something really quick. And it's cold, so, we're not like 41 degrees. That's our high, so. Chickens don't care. They're like, our coat's better than anybody's coat. Cuckoo. But I gotta get done. So, talk to y'all in a few. So this is my thought process. This is a base to a cold frame that I did 2 years ago, year ago, doesn't matter. Frame is still intact and good. Same thing over here. The frame is still intact and good. So what I'm thinking is, if this is part of the existing run and that's part of the existing run, I can just use some chicken wire and zip tie it to the existing run. Does that make sense? Because it's temporary. And then zip tie this end together. And that will make it so chickens can see chickens, but there's no interaction. That one might not get zip tied. It might just be tied with some rope twine. Mostly so I can get in and out. The thought process is let the new chickens hang out in here. That way they see the old chickens, and old chickens see them. And then at night when we go to roost, my chickens should go up. And then I can open this up and take the pullets and put them in the roosting area with my chickens, because it's going to be cold. It's going to be cold, and this isn't going to be built for warmth, And we're going to have a high of like 48 tomorrow, so they're not going to be cold. They're supposed to be fully feathered out. Now, I will make adjustments after I see them. If I see them and they're not fully feathered out, they can hang out in here for an hour, and I will put something so they are in the coop and have to stay in the coop. So I know, Kitty Blaze, check it out. What you doing, Mom? So what I'm going to do, because I don't know if you can hear it, it is still rainy mist or rainy ice. I don't know. What I know is it's cold. So I'm going to put chicken wire on the frames individually. Does that make sense? So they that way they're framed, they're covered, and just kind of work it from there. All right, talk to you in a few. Bless you. So the supervisor in training has been checking it out the whole time. He's walking on it, just doing all kinds of craziness. Now he's cleaning his feet. He's like, Mom, the workshop is dirty. All right. You can see, there you go. Chicken wire kind of wrapped around, held into place with some zip ties. Again, it's not permanent. 2 of the walls will be the actual run. 2 of the walls will just be the zip tie, or the chicken wire. Again, to keep older chickens away from younger chickens so they don't peck on each other, because they will establish a pecking order. So I've got some boards I've got set aside here so I can kind of lay them across the top. And that, in my world, prevents a roof from jumping in and then killing the pullets while they're in here. You know, it's just that safety thing. And if I don't like that, then I'll come back and I'll get a bigger board or something. I'm not trying to go heavy. Don't want to ruin a large piece of wood for something that's just going to be temporary. So anyway, I'm going to go get the Gorilla Cart, put all of this stuff in the zip ties in the Gorilla Cart. Maybe bring a piece of plastic or two to lay across the top. I don't know. I'm just kind of making it up as I go. Chickens won't be here till tomorrow. But they should just be ready. So when they come, I can put them in here and my chickens get used to these chickens and these chickens get used to their new home. All right, talk to you in a few. All right, there we go. It's not much, but it's a temporary, considering it's done freezing rain on me twice. I think it'll be awesome. So this is 4 foot exactly this way long. This is only about 42 or 44 inches. You know, so, all right, you know, not exactly, you know, 4 feet by 4 feet, but close enough. Again, it's just a couple of pullets, which are not even full-size chickens yet. So again, chicken wire's on it. Chicken wire is great for keeping the chickens out, not good for predators, which is why it's up against the predator fencing. Hopefully that will deter any predator who thinks they want to get them. Because again, tomorrow during the day, they need to stay here so they can be introduced to my flock. And then when my flock puts itself up tomorrow night, we will take the pullets and we will put them in there as well. Where winter months, it's too cold to leave them out here completely exposed. You know, it's just they need to be inside, out of the wind, you know, no drafts, etc. And that means they don't get to stay out here, which is why the roof isn't permanent. It's there enough so I can, you know, kind of deter a predator from coming in the door and getting in there, or deterring the male rooster from wanting to get at them and getting in there. You know, there's just not quite enough space for him to get in there. So it's not permanent. It's not supposed to be. The day after that, when I open them up in the morning, bring them out to let them eat. If everybody's good, I won't even put the pullets back in there. If they're not good, if they're aggressively picking on them, then I will put the pullets back in there for the day. Type thing, and then do the same thing, put them back at night. Because they'll have to establish the pecking order, and the pullets will be, you know, lower on the list. But otherwise, I think it came out great. And I'll tie this together with something that I can tie and untie, because that lets me slide this back, open this as a door, and get them out so I can put them in the roost. So, looks awesome. I think it does anyway. You know, would I give me an A++? Maybe not. I'll give me a C. It'll work for a couple of days. All right, having said that, it's cold. I'm going to go put tools away, and I'm going to go in the house. And I'll talk at you later. All right, now that all the outside work is done, we're going to do some inside work. So, skull cap. Wear them all the time when I'm working on property. You know, if I'm doing some tree stuff, or it's in the summertime and the bugs and the ticks, it's just working in the garden. It keeps my hair out of my face. Makes it so I can wear off on this or permethrin on this and not actually put it in my hair. And I have a couple of them that I just were really good. And I went and ordered some more from the company, and I got these in, and these are crap. Already gave them a very bad Amazon review. You can see where it's got like the loose strings. Those strings are actually already coming unfrayed. It's crap. You can see it's not, how do I say it? It's not tucked in, so all these strings here will just keep coming undone. Come on. There you go. Does that make sense? Anyway, so what does that do for me? Well, it means that all the ones that I bought that came with this package, they're all the same. They're crap. And, yeah, I can wear it twice. Wear it once, wash it. Wear it a second time, wash it. And the second time, it completely falls apart. So, yeah, not worth the money I spent. But, just makes for an expensive pattern. So I'm going to go ahead and take my seam ripper and take this one apart, so I can make a pattern and then make my own out of some fabric that's you know, that you don't see my hands through. I mean, that's just how thin that is. You know? So yes, I did leave a bad Amazon review, but I'm gonna take care of it. Talk to you in a few.